We got a good mule deer spotted. He's kind of up and moving around, but he kind of beds in a general area every day. We've got a pretty good wind direction today. It's really calm. It's going to be hard sneaking, but we're going to give it a try and see if we can get within good shooting distance. So, okay, let's get up there before we lose him. Last place I seen one of the bucks was under this willow tree up over here. The cattails are too tall. The brush is too tall. I don't know where it went, but we got the wind in our favor. We're just going to try and sneak this fence line a little bit and see if we can get close to the area that they're in without blowing them out. Closed off about 80 yards. Just going to get Tyler to hold out here for a couple of seconds so I can go up there and do a little investigating with the binocs. 70 yards and closing. Got a good wind. We don't know exactly where they are, but we think we do. Okay, I think I see him, but I don't know. Right on the edge of the willows there, I think I can see about that much of a point. Thought I seen it turn a little bit. That's guaranteed a buck. Guaranteed. Try and get to this hilltop right here. Just right here. I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, you can stay here in video.
Well, we've been sitting there for what feels like forever, not sure exactly where this deer is, and all of a sudden one of them coughs. I grabbed the perfect rock on the way into this stalk. My dad looks over to me and signals, it's time to play ball.
Team effort here. Tried to go to stand them deer up. Not a chance. Actually, we didn't even know where they were. And then one of them coughed. And I'm like, they're right there. Yeah. So Ryan was on this side, and he had a rock in his pocket, and he wanted to know if I wanted him to throw it earlier. I'm like, no, not yet. We got up here, and I'm like, okay, huck it.
I threw it like I was playing for the Cubs.
And anyway, as soon as he hucked the rock, the deer stood up, and they looked right where the rocks were. Or where the rock landed, and the blonde grass was so thick and heavy. It hit him a little far back in the liver, and it's a lethal shot, man. He can't go anywhere. So we're just gonna get up on this rise right here, try and keep an eye on him. I think he's probably down already, but let's get up here and have a look. He's gone a couple hundred yards. He's bedded down right here for a second time. Not textbook, but it's the way it goes. He's laying right there at 90. It's way out of my effective zone. He's trying to get up. 70. Where'd he hit him? Top of the shoulder.
Oh, he's dead.
I just don't think he knows it yet.
He's down. Wow.
Okay, guys, he's down. That didn't take very long. I'm here to tell you, these mule deer, them are tough, tough deer. They're way tougher than a whitetail, it seems. Shot was just a little bit far back. I thought it was where I wanted it. Obviously, he didn't think so, but he bedded down twice. Second time, that's pretty much his final spot there. He never went that far, a couple 100 yards, just whatever it is, what it is. But he's down for the count now. Let's go get him! He's a nice buck. He's a drop tine. I've never shot a drop tine buck in my life.
Oh, yeah, man, look at this.
Oh, wow. Ah, check that out. Let me get down behind this big dude, man. I just got to take this in for a second. He's a nice buck.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he's all bleeded. What a buck, man. Look at that, huh? We've been seeing these bucks for a few days now, and they just don't bed down in an opportune spot. It's been very difficult to get on them. The wind's been wrong, the terrain's wrong, you can't do a stalk. Today these bucks made a fatal mistake. They bedded on the willow patch. The rest was up to us. We put the stalk on and we used the terrain in our favor as best we could. The wind was a good direction. Pulled probably, I'm gonna guess, it was a few 100-yard stalk on him anyway, and got right in on him, man. I got to, the shot was 50 yards, a little shy of 50. Right in the wheelhouse. Boy, he's got long points, and he's nice and wide. I took my shoes off there, try and get a little quieter. We actually weren't even sure exactly where these deer were bedded down. The last place we had seen them was around that willow patch. We weren't sure they were even there anymore. We just kept looking and glassing, and Ryan started skirting up the side there, and we heard a just a cough or a sneeze. I don't know what it was. It was a deer sound of some sort, and I was like, they're right there, right where I seen them last. They're right there, sure enough. Ryan had a rock in his pocket, and he showed me the rock sometime earlier. He threw the rock. Two of them stood up, looked right at the rock where he threw. I was already ready to go. Let him have it. 50-yard shot. Look at him, huh? He's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pointer on the one side, and he's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's an inch. It's a solid deer. Beautiful, another velvet buck.